Genesis 18. The three visitors. The Lord appeared to Abraham near the great trees of Mamre while he was sitting at the entrance to his tent. In the heat of the day, Abraham looked up and saw three men. They were Kadosh Malakim standing nearby. When he saw them, he hurried from the entrance of his tent to meet them, and he bowed low to the ground. Abraham said, "If I have found favor in your eyes, my Lord, do not pass your servant by. Let a little water be brought, and then you may all wash your feet and rest under this tree. Let me get you something to eat." He said to the three men, "So you can be refreshed and then go on your way now that you have come to your servant." "Very well," they answered. "Do as you say." So Abraham hurried into the tent to Sarah. "Quick," he said, "get 3 seahs of the finest flour and knead it. Bake some bread." Then he ran to the herd. He had livestock and selected a choice, tender calf, gave it to a servant who hurried to prepare it. He then brought some curds and milk. Curds and milk. Curds are like remember those mozzarella sticks that kids like to eat, really long and thin? Curds are like that. And the calf that had been prepared, and set these before him. While the three men ate, he stood near them under a tree. We're chopping away. Chop, chop, chop. It's delicious, Abraham. Where's your wife, Sarah? Did she make this? It's delicious. They asked him. He said, "She is there in the tent." So, he said, "My servant made it." Then one of the 3 Kadosh Malakim, super masculine warriors. You see my Raiders glove? Here in Las Vegas, you might not know. It's the Raiders, man. They used to be the LA Raiders. Now it's the LV Raiders. One of them confirmed to Abraham, I will surely return to you about this time next year. And they were like, "As God told you. And Sarah, your wife, will have a son." Now Sarah was listening at the entrance to the tent, which was behind Abraham. Abraham and Sarah, again, were very old. And again, Sarah was old. So she was just, I guess they were always so amazed and happy. We're really going to have a child. She thought, after I'm so worn out, and my Lord, who's Abraham, Abraham is the person here being referred to, my Lord, is old. I will now have this pleasure of having a child. They're such refreshingly, I don't know, they're so nice. It seems Abraham and Sarah are so nice and happy people. Then the Lord said to Abraham, why did Sarah laugh? Will I really have a child? Is anything too hard for the Lord? I will return to you at the appointed time next year, and Sarah will have a son. So, I think people spoke differently a long time ago. remember, Abraham and Sarah always believed the Lord, God, the creator of everything. I guess he was just saying, that Sarah's happy, it's cool, But Sarah was afraid, so she lied and said, I did not laugh. Maybe she didn't want to be too... because these three Kadosh Malakim, they're like holy angel warriors, They have never met them, so I think she was laughing, and then she realized she needed to be more formal, perhaps, and then she just said, I did not laugh. And then, but he said, God said, yes, you did laugh. I think God was saying that, yes, you're happy and it pleases me, and I'm pleased you have faith. Because she wouldn't laugh and be so happy unless she really believes that she's going to have a son next year. Abraham pleads for Sodom. So you have to remember that his nephew Lot lives either in Sodom or near Sodom. When the men got up to leave, they looked down towards Sodom, and Abraham walked along with them to see them on their way. He walked them out, he was very polite. Then the Lord said, shall I hide from Abraham what I am about to do? And I love what follows here. Remember, he'll be the father of many nations. For I have chosen him so that he will direct his children and his household after him to keep the way of the Lord by doing what is right and just, so that the Lord will bring about for Abraham what he has promised him. The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and their sin so grievous that I will go down and see if what they have done is as bad as the outcry that has reached me. If not, I will know. God sent these three Kadosh Malakim to witness with their own eyes what Sodom mainly is like and what people there were doing. But they knew, it's, Jesus says right here, God knew that the outcry against them. Outcry against them is there are people in there that are being mistreated, or they might even have been murdered. And God can hear it, outcry, and their sins so grievous. So many people are just living lives, living the way they want to. I mean, that's great. You should be happy, but sometimes you don't know. Did you hurt somebody, or just too nuts, like that one movie, The Hangover. The men went towards Sodom, but Abraham remained standing there. He kept talking to God, the creator of everything. Will you sweep away the righteous with the wicked? What if there are 50 people, righteous people in the city? Will you not spare the place? So this is an interesting passage. It seems like he's bargaining with God. And normally, God's, No one is like God. But not only you would get angry with me, like, why are you, bargaining with me? But if there's one thing that I remember, Jesus said something like, love mercy, do justly, and walk humbly. So he is a merciful God. So Abraham is asking God, will you be merciful to the righteous people in the city? For their sake, will you not spare the city? And he kept bargaining. What if there are 45? 30? 20? And God said, for the sake of 20, I will not destroy it. 10? God answered, for the sake of 10, I will not destroy it. When the Lord, that's again God, the creator of everything, had finished speaking with Abraham, God again left. I remember those 3 warriors, look at Michael Jackson. Those 3 warriors, they already went ahead towards Sodom. So God disappeared again, and Abraham returned home. That is Genesis 18. Remember, put God first, and He'll take you places.